What's going on YouTube? It's Dargon, and today we're going to be checking out the PTR for the much anticipated 7.0 patch for Star Wars: The Old Republic. We're greeted here with a completely modernized and redesigned UI for the character creation. Now, at the moment, not all the UI is updated, but from my understanding, they're working on this as the expansion progresses. And we'll go through this and some other features as well throughout the video. But the main thing you'll see that's changed here is the separation from origin story and combat style. As you know, if you wanted to play a Jedi Knight before, you could play a Guardian or a Sentinel, and these were the specializations for this origin story. But now you could have a Jedi Knight with a dual saber, or you could have a counselor that uses two lightsabers. So for the Force users, this is specific to the um, faction. For instance, if you're playing on the Republic, you can use the Republic Force users, and if you're playing on the Empire, you can use the Empire Force users. This changes when you go into Smuggler, Trooper, Bounty Hunter, and an Imperial Agent, whereas you can use all the combat styles for the gun users. There's some loading times since it's my first time doing this, but yeah, you could have a trooper with a sniper rifle, or on the other end, you could have an Imperial agent who uses, some sweet some sweet um, other things. I don't know, commando stuff. So I already have a character created. We'll go ahead and jump in. Um, all right. So what has changed in game? We have a new inventory. Cool. Keeps the same design, looks really great. And this is kind of the style we're probably going to see throughout the rest of this as it continues to get updated. Now let's jump into the new features that we want to see. Really awesome, beautiful, satisfying, love it. Um, Animations and everything on the UI. We have combat styles. We have two combat styles, which means dual spec. These combat styles are the ones I was mentioning in the character creation, and they determine your abilities. So you could have a Sentinel that uses the dual lightsabers like I'm showing here, and then you could have the same Sentinel, same character, use something else, for instance, like a Guardian setup. And again, these determine your abilities. So you'll have two classes in one basically. You get dual spec. Feature I've been wanting for a really long time that I'm super excited about. You'll notice that weapons are in the outfitter. You can change weapons based on your outfit. This is kind of like something small, but this is huge for me. I really like collecting everything, and this is just awesome. I love it. Another huge thing is loadouts. So you don't want to micromanage all of the gear changes as you switch between the combat styles we made mention of. Here, you can have a setup in your character pane for your combat style and then save it as a loadout. And then you change to a different combat style, you make a loadout for that one, and you save that specific set at the time of creating the loadout. And it'll tell you your item level, you can rename it, you can copy it, edit them, whatever you want to do. And these are the main things I kind of wanted to go over in this video. Just a taste, just a touch of the 7.0 Star Wars PTR, but something to get excited about. There's a couple other features I will talk about that aren't in the PTR just yet. And from my understanding, they are redoing the entirety of the UI. Correct me if I'm wrong. Also, we're going to have in later patch completely redesigned PvP setup. So everything from the ground up, just reworking PvP. This is much needed, I think, and maybe it'll bring a new audience to Star Wars that wasn't there initially from the old style. And yeah, bye.